I am standing on the rooftop patio of the converted firehouse where we host our Sunday cookouts, smoke from the cedar grill curling around the fairy lights. I am holding a sweating bottle of grapefruit beer and watching my husband, Rowan, bend over the picnic table to flip portobello steaks. He has just come back from the barber, and the sides of his head are clipped short, the top slicked back with a little matte clay. I blurt it without thinking. "You look like my dad with that haircut." The words leave my mouth and the air goes still. Rowan freezes, tongs midair. Our friends Gia and Matteo stop passing the watermelon salad. I laugh because I think it is funny because I always say what I think and expect people to keep up. Rowan straightens. His shoulders go rigid under the linen shirt I bought him last anniversary. "Excuse me." His voice is low, but every head on the patio turns. I roll my eyes. "Come on, do not be dramatic." It is just the same style Dad wore in the 90s. Retro is in, right? Rowan sets the tongs down with a clack. "So I remind you of your father. That is what you want to tell me in front of our friends." Matteo clears his throat and pretends to check the grill thermometer. Gia gives me a warning look, the same look she gave me when I joked about her engagement ring looking like a vending machine toy. I wave them off. It is a compliment. Dad was hot back in the day. Ask Mom. Rowan stares at me for 3 long seconds, then he wipes his hands on the dish towel and walks inside. The sliding glass door shutters shut. The party deflates like a week-old balloon. I stay on the rooftop, drink another beer, tell myself he will cool off. When I finally go down the spiral stairs, the loft is dark except for the blue glow of the aquarium. Rowan is already in the guest bedroom with the door closed. I do not knock. Monday morning, I find a yellow sticky note on the bathroom mirror. Going to stay with Declan for a few days. Needs space. The word space is underlined twice. I snort. Declan is his college roommate who lives in a studio above a record store and survives on ramen and irony. I figure Rowan will be back by Friday, maybe with flowers, maybe sheepish, maybe both. I text him Tuesday. "You forgot to set the DVR for Housewives of Reykjavik." He does not reply. Wednesday, I send a selfie from the farmer's market. "Look, purple cauliflower." Still nothing. Thursday, I swing by the record store at lunch, thinking I will surprise him. The metal gate is down, a handwritten sign saying closed for inventory. I peer through the mail slot and see Rowan on the futon, strumming his old acoustic. His hair is different again, buzzed close on top, a small rebellious flip in front. I tap the glass. He looks up, sees me, and does not smile. I leave without knocking. That night our group chat explodes. Gia posts a screenshot. Rowan changed his Netflix password. The account now reads Rowan plus guests. I am not a guest. I am his wife. I call him. He answers on the 3rd ring. "Come home," I say. "This is silly." "I am home," he answers. Declan lent me the couch indefinitely. I laugh, but it comes out brittle. "You are leaving over a haircut joke." "It was not the haircut," he says. "It was the way you said it. The way you always say things. Like I am just some prop in your show. Everyone roasts each other," I protest. "That is what we do." Maybe I am tired of being roasted. I hear music in the background, something moody with strings. "Rowan, please." "I have to go," he says, and the line clicks. Friday, I show up at his office tower with 2 iced lattes and a peace offering of lemon poppy seed muffins from the bakery he loves. The receptionist, a 20-something with lavender hair, tells me Rowan took the week off. I stand in the marble lobby holding the sweating cups until the ice melts and drips onto my shoes. Our mutual friend circle starts shrinking. Matteo stops answering my memes. Gia meets me for drinks but spends the hour texting someone else. When I ask if she has talked to Rowan, she shrugs. He is staying with Declan, working on music again. He seems lighter. Lighter, I repeat, tasting the word like sour milk. "Maybe you should apologize," she says. "Like actually apologize." I do. I craft a long text, delete it, craft another. I settle on "I miss you." "The apartment feels too quiet without your humming." "Can we talk?" He responds 12 hours later. I am not ready. Saturday, I drive to the river path where we used to jog together. I find him there by accident, shirt damp, earbuds in, pace steady. I fall in beside him. He does not slow. "I signed up for couples therapy," I say between breaths. "Tuesday at 6. Dr. Rios." He keeps running. "Rowan, stop, please." He stops so suddenly I overshoot and have to double back. He pulls the buds from his ears. "I already found a sublet," he says, "near the music school. I'm taking the production certificate I always talked about. You always said we could not afford it. I can now. I moved my portion of the savings. My stomach drops. You cannot just leave." "I am not leaving," he corrects. "I already left." I reach for his hand. He steps back. I am sorry, I say, and for the first time the words feel small, insufficient, like trying to bail a flood with a teacup. I know, he says, but sorry does not undo years of being your punchline. He starts running again. I watch until he disappears around the bend where the cottonwoods lean over the water. I try the therapy session alone. Dr. Rios is kind, but every empty chair across from me feels like an accusation. I tell her about the haircut, the Netflix password, the way my friends now look at me like I am a stranger. She asks what I want. I say I want my husband back. She asks what I am willing to change. I do not have an answer. 2 months later, I am standing outside the record store again. A new sign hangs in the window. Soft opening tonight. Live set by R. Hale. I hover across the street until the sun sets and the neon open flickers on. Inside, people perch on mismatched stools. Rowan stands behind a small mixer, hair now grown out into a soft wave that curls at his collar. He looks taller, or maybe just unburdened. A woman with a silver nose ring laughs at something he says and touches his forearm. He does not move away. I slip inside. The room smells of Nag Champa and fresh paint. Rowan spots me. His smile falters, then firms into something polite, distant. He nods once like I am any other acquaintance. The woman beside him glances over, curious. I leave before the first song ends. Back in the loft, the aquarium glows the same shade of lonely blue. I scroll through Netflix and land on the profile that still says Rowan plus guests. I click it. Password incorrect. I try every variation of our anniversary, his birthday, the name of the cat we never adopted. Nothing. I sit on the couch we picked out together, the one with the ink stain from my leaky pen, and I listen to the silence that used to be filled with his off-key singing. For the first time I understand that some bridges do not just burn. They are dismantled, plank by plank, while you are busy making jokes on the other side. I open a new tab, start a search for studio apartments. The city looks bigger without him in it. I close the laptop and watch the neon pulse from the record store sign across the river. Somewhere inside, he is playing the song he wrote about learning to breathe underwater. I do not get to hear it. I lost that right the day I laughed at his haircut and met my father.